Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Here to do my empties and unempties for, it's not really a week. So today's Sunday, and I think this box started Tuesday or Wednesday last week. I don't know. Anyway, there is a bit here because I have melted every day this week, but yeah, it was sort of a bit after Christmas. Anyway, so yeah, let's get stuck straight into what I melted. So first up I have this shot cup of mango sorbet from Kay. This one I melted it the other week, but I lost the lid, so I decided to melt it. Up here, I really love it. Her mango sorbet is one of my favorites. It's just creamy and fruity and really delicious. It's very strong. I've done a few customs now with her mango sorbet. It's one of my favorite summer scents, so definitely will always be a repurchase. This I blended, but I can't remember what with, so I'm just going to park that one for the moment until I get to what I blended it with. I did a sample of from L3 in powdered donuts, butter brickle, and peanut butter. This, look, I don't love butter brickle. Peanut butter is okay. Didn't hate it, didn't love it. It wasn't too butter brickly. It was actually more kind of peanut butter-like, I think. Didn't really get powdered donuts though. So yeah, it was okay, but it wasn't anything special. It threw pretty well in here, but yeah, not something I would get again. Finished this from L3. So this is raspberry, sorbet, mimosa, and mandarin and cotton candy. There's something about this I don't like. It's got kind of a very candy raspberry scent. And then there's something soapy, and I don't know where the soapiness comes from. Yeah, I don't know what oil is bringing the soapiness, but there is soapiness. Distinct, like wax crumbs on my mouth. Don't know how I managed that. Anyway, so it's okay, but it's not great. It throws pretty well, but yeah, not a repurchase. L3 Beach Nights Blackberry Jam Butter Cookies Waffle Cone Mallow. So this is really nice. It's like blackberry jam and salty sea. So I really do like L3's Beach Nights, but it does pretty much smell like salty sea. So yeah, I don't really feel like I get like it is kind of bakery-like because blackberry jam butter cookies is bakery-like, but I don't feel like I get waffle cone. Waffle cone is not something I like distinctly smell and things very much. Medium to high throw. I think I've already got another bougie bar of this, so I don't know. I'll see how I feel about this one after that. It's probably not a repurchase. Like, I liked it, but I wasn't crazy about it. Saltwater Mermaid Beach Nights. I thought I'd like this one because I like L3's Beach Nights, but it really seems like I just don't love Saltwater Mermaid. Because, yeah, I didn't really dig this one. Just kind of smells like an aquatic perfume type scent and not in a way that I enjoy. So, yeah, I'm just not a big Saltwater Mermaid fan. Throw was medium to high. It did pretty well in here, but yeah, not a repurchase. This one really surprised me. I didn't like it, and I have a bag of it. So this is Blackberry Jam Butter Cookies, Buttermilk Pie, and Vanilla Bean Noel. So I like buttermilk pie, or I thought I did. Like, I did really enjoy it when I first got it, but the last few blends I've had with it, it has a real kind of burnt smell to it. Like, might just be my nose, like, just sort of shifting on it, because I used to like the slight sort of the creme brulee, slightly caramelized touch that it had. But lately it's been smelling flat out burnt, and I don't know why. So I don't know. I might need to melt just buttermilk pie on its own and see. It might be just in this warmer weather. I'm just not into it. I don't know. But yeah, this one had a really burnt smell to it I didn't like. So it threw pretty well. I'll see how I go with the ones I actually bought. But yes, last few buttermilk pie blends I've smelled lately, I just haven't really liked. Dessa's Homespun Scents Lemon Sugar Cookies. So this is lemon sugar cookie, sweet icing, powdered sugar. I had one piece left, so I wanted to melt it. I love her lemon sugar cookies. I love her sugar cookies. She has one of the greatest sugar cookie oils out there, or scents. I don't know if it's an oil or a blend. And the lemon in here, it's really delicious without being over the top. So if you like a scent that's like lemony but not too lemony, this one is really, really good. I love blending with it, but it's great on its own as well. I have more. I do have another bar of it, and I will need to get more as well because I just love it. She's got a pre-order coming up very soon. I'm not participating, The two scents I really need more of is the lemon sugar cookies and her sweet macerated strawberries. It does have her sweet macerated strawberries, but it doesn't have the lemon sugar cookies. So I decided I need to hold out, and she seems to do the sweet macerated strawberry every order because it's so popular. Super Tarts Jackal, which is now called Spread the Love. This is blackberry jam, zucchini bread, and toasted marshmallow. I love this one. This is just the best blackberry jam scent I've ever had. It's so good. The zucchini bread is delicious, but this is definitely a blackberry jam star type scent. Oh, I never get sick of this one. It's always really strong. It's always delicious. Always a huge fan. Will forever repurchase that scent. It's just fabulous. That's all of the empties. So now I've got Unempties, and I've got lots of scoops this week. So I went really hard on the L3 scoops and a few Scoopable tart wax as well. I really enjoy doing scoops in this weather. Today's pretty warm. The last few days have been pretty warm, and it's been quite nice. It's actually been summer the last week. And I love doing scoops in this weather because the L3 in particular scoops like a dream. It cuts like butter. And the Scoopable's not bad as well. It's a little bit firmer, but still pretty good. So, I did finish. So this one scoop I finished, which was Sweet Dreams by L3. So this is cotton candy frosting, sweet lavender, and jet puff marshmallows. I do very much like this one. I feel like it's gotten really strong. It did throw very strongly too. But yeah, there's something about her sweet lavender that I quite enjoy. I think it's kind of sweet and herbal at the same time, which works for me. It doesn't smell soapy is the main thing. I don't like it when a lavender smells soapy. So yeah, I really enjoy the sweet notes with it. This has been a repurchase. It's not one like I'm dying to have more of, but I probably will get it again one day. Ooh, it is good. Okay, so now the non-empties. So Sugared Lavender Twist with Boardwalk Mellow Clouds from L3. Another lavender scent I really enjoy. The Sugared Lavender Twist is really good. And Boardwalk Mellow Clouds, well, I'm kind of done with it. It works really well here. The sweet kind of girly perfume scent just smells really, really nice with the Sugared Lavender Twist. So yeah, I melted this at the same time as Sweet Dreams. I actually think I like this one a bit better than Sweet Dreams at the moment. Yeah, it's just really pretty and feminine, but in like a kind of, in a really sweet, it is quite sweet, but in a good way for me. So, strong throw. Not sure if it's a repurchase at this stage, but I am enjoying it. Scoopable Strawberry Jelly Donuts. So this is Jelly Donut Sweet Bakery Dough Strawberry Pound Cake. I did like this one in the end. I don't know. I feel like I can actually smell the jelly donut, which I'm surprised about. Like, it's not super strong. I wish it was stronger, but with Rose Girls, which I would assume they use the same jelly donut oil, Scoopable and Rose Girls, I can't smell the jelly donut at all. But this one I could, and I could smell the strawberry pound cake, and it just smelled really like a really nice, more strawberry than kind of bakery and donut, but there still is a really nice bakery donut. And the sweet bakery dough might actually be working really well to kind of amp that up. So yeah, I've really enjoyed this one. It threw medium to high. I think I would possibly get it again. I did like that one a lot. Melting in here at the moment, L3 Cherry Blood Orange Margarita Coconut Soleil. I still don't know how I feel about this one. When I came up here before, I thought it smelled like Cologne Aquatic. Like coconutty Cologne Aquatic. I can smell like blood orange and cherry a bit here with something else, but it's not really margarita-like. I think I got this one. I didn't really pay much attention to the coconut soleil, and I'm not familiar with that scent very much, but that seems to be what I smell the most, with kind of hints of the cherry and the blood orange. So I'm not a big fan of it. I don't hate it, but it's just not really what I was going for, you know. It's throwing pretty well in here, but yeah, it doesn't feel like a repurchase. L3 Avatar Kyoshi. So this is Green Clover and Aloe Patchouli Rain. I thought I was going to like this one more than I did. It smells really good and fresh on cold, and I do love Patchouli Rain. That kind of earthy rain scent is really good. But there's something about Green Clover and Aloe that I don't mind it in some blends, but I find it's a very dry, crisp kind of fresh scent. Because on cold, the Patchouli Rain here, I feel like the rain really kind of gives it, it's fresh, but it's not, it doesn't have that overly dry sour scent. But on warm, I feel like the green clover and aloe kind of takes over a lot more. And I didn't really love, because this one was very strong, incredibly strong. Like, it was throwing from my kitchen into the lounge room, and it was kind of cancelling out what I had in the lounge room. So that was bugging me a bit. So yeah, it was okay, but I wasn't like a huge fan. It is incredibly, very strong. So if you like the green clover and aloe oil, then I think you would love that scent. It's just okay for me. So probably not a repurchase, but it's fine. L3 Oahu. So this is citrus notes of orange, lemon, lime blended with violet, pomelo, driftwood, cassis, pineapple, mango, and fresh mountain greens. This is really pretty. Because it is definitely fruity first. Like, it's definitely like mango-y. I feel like I get mango for the most, but you definitely get like the citruses kind of wind in there as well. But there is a really pretty base. Like, I wouldn't say I smell violet or driftwood or fresh mountain greens, but there's just a little extra oomph to this one. It didn't throw well for me at first, but the last few times I've melted it, it feels like it just needed a long cure time because it threw really well this time. I would get this again. This is a really lovely, it's mostly fruity, but it just has that little bit of an extra something to it, you know. L3 Across the Pond. So this is Tea and Cakes Orange Danish Pie Crust. So this is really nice. The orange Danish is kind of light though. So to me, this was more like just like a more bakery tea and cakes. Yeah, which is odd because normally I don't really smell pie crust, but this just smelled like bakery with a touch of tea and cakes and a little splash more orange. It was good though. It was fine. But yeah, just the orange Danish could be a bit stronger. This was pretty strong. I don't know if it's a repurchase, but I'm going to enjoy it because I like a good tea and cakes blend. Lego Tastic from L3. So this is Starfruit Mango and Mango Sorbet. Really great mango scent. I love mango scents. I just never get tired of them. In the hot weather, they are just so nice. And this one is really good. I wouldn't say it's like a super realistic mango, because the Mango Sorbet is kind of creamy, although hers is a little bit more juicy than creamy compared to some of the others. And the Starfruit Mango makes it juicier again, but it's a really sweet. It always smells like a mango butter, but it doesn't smell body care. Like, I don't know. Anyway, I love it. It's really strong. I would get it again. It's a great one. Buttercream frosting, sugar cookie royale, and zucchini bread from L3. Love this. I've had this combo in a blend before with wild berry mousse, and that's one of my favorite scents. And I really feel like that with that one. This is an incredible bakery staple combo. Like, this is just one I do need more of it, because it's just the sugar cookie royale and zucchini bread. I think everyone knows they go well together, but the buttercream, to me, adding buttercream to it is better than adding any of the other kind of sweet creamy blenders. Like, sometimes I know people use ice cream, sometimes they use I don't know, there's all sorts of different scents, but the buttercream just makes this one for me. Oh, it's so delicious. It throws so well. I need more of this. I need blends with this. I need everything with this. This is my favorite. Like, I'd say this is actually my favorite L3 bakery base for things, but it's also fantastic on its own. Vanilla Strawberry Noel from Scoopables. This is vanilla wafers, strawberry jam, vanilla bean Noel. I don't love this one anymore. I don't know why. Maybe vanilla wafers I feel like I'm turning against, because I don't mind her. The strawberry jam, I don't know. Because I melted a whole bunch of strawberry scents from Scoopable and Rose Girls this morning. I think just Scoopable actually. But this was the only one that I'm just not a huge fan of anymore. Couldn't even tell you why. It just has a tone to it I don't love. But I did go through a bag of it from Rose Girls a while ago and I liked it. So I don't know. I think my nose has just changed. So yeah, look, it's okay, but it's not a favourite. Throw medium to high. It's not a repurchase. L3 fresh baked bread and blackberry jam butter cookies. So this one does smell good, but it was one of those sorts of scents that I only noticed it if I left the room and came back. And it was weird because I could smell it really strongly when that happened. So if I left the house for a bit, came back, smell it really strongly. But while I was in the lounge room with it, because I spent a bit of time in the lounge room, I think that day, couldn't smell it. Just couldn't smell it. I can smell her bread, and her bread smells really good, and there's a slight sort of tinge of blackberry to it. So it smells nice, but yeah, just when I was in the room, I couldn't smell it. So it's hard to sort of comment on the throw in that kind of situation, because I know when I left the room and came back, it was strong. But anyway, is what it is. L3 Pineapple Coconut Fizzy Pop. This one was okay. It's not my favorite pineapple scent, and I think the coconut's kind of watering it down a little bit, or maybe I just like my pineapple more creamy, because it was fine with the fizz, but yeah, I don't know, I've had better pineapples. Throw was medium as well. It could have been stronger. So yeah, it was fine, but I thought I'd like it more than I did. So like, at least it wasn't oversweet. Some pineapples lately they've been a bit oversweet. That one wasn't. The fizzy pop, I think, really kind of cuts that sweetness, but still, it was fine, but not a repurchase. Swimming Pool Sticky Taffy and Lemon Lime. So this one I got because I was just really intrigued with the swimming pool scents, and it definitely smells like a swimming pool. Like, I mean, I was on holiday just last week and spent a lot of time at the public pool, and yeah, it's familiar, right? Sorry, I still have this bloody cough to deal with. So yeah, I definitely smelled pool. Definitely smelled something a bit sweet and a little bit lemon light. Like, I could smell all of those scents, and it was like, it was good. It was interesting, and it was definitely like a mix of summer scents together. It wasn't something that like really, it wasn't something that made me like really kind of want to be smelling it all the time. Like, it's not, it definitely was kind of reminiscent, but it wasn't like the kind of scents that I really want to be reminiscing, if that makes sense. It was fine, like, it was good, but yeah, it didn't kind of hit that mark of, oh yeah, that's a scent that I really want to be kind of around. Probably didn't help that I did it in my bedroom. I don't think this was a great bedroom scent. It would have been better out in the living room or something. So it's good, and I reckon I will melt a bit more of it this summer, because it's interesting. I found it's different to, like, you know, the normal sort of stuff I'd be melting. But yeah, I don't know if it's a repurchase, and I don't know if I need to really do much more swimming pool, because I think they're all going to smell kind of like that, you know. Melting this in my lounge room at the moment. So this is Meant to Be from Scoopable. Fresh picked strawberries, blackberry, mango sorbet. I'm loving this. We were out for a little while. I walked into the house and just smelled amazing down there. On cold, it smells very mango, but I feel like the berries really pick up, and it's got quite a tang to it. That smells delicious. The blackberry and mango sorbet together that Scoopable and Rose Girls do is phenomenal, and their strawberries is good too. So yeah, I walked in, this was just like one of the best fruity combos ever, and it's really strong. So I'm really happy, because I had this, it was pretty strong from Rose Girls as well, but it didn't last. In the solid wax, I found only lasted a couple of hours, like 2 or 3, maybe stretched to 4. This one's been going already for a while, and it is very strong down there. So I'm really happy to have it in the Scoopable format, because that just does better for me. So definitely would repurchase this. This is a fantastic fruity scent for summer. I'll do these two. So I did fresh picked strawberries and carbs together from Scoopable. So sweet strawberry scent with Dunk My Donut, royal sugar cookie, and fresh baked bread. Really nice combo. I've really come around on carbs. I used to not like it, but I didn't really like bread scents, and now I do. And this is really good. Like, you get a little bit kind of a warm spiciness from the Dunk My Donut, like a cinnamon donut type scent, but then it's more baked, like more kind of bready bakery. And the fresh picked strawberries just smelled really nice with it. It wasn't over the top. It was just a nice kind of sweetener to it. So I really enjoyed that combo. Medium high throw. Possibly would repeat that combo together. They were really good. L3 Vanilla Balsam, Raspberry Whip and Buttercream Frosting. This one I didn't love at first, but then it mellowed. So at first the Raspberry Whip was really strong. I could smell a bit of the other stuff, but I mostly smelled raspberry whip, and I just didn't love the way it blended with the vanilla balsam. But later, like a couple of hours in, the raspberry whip kind of toned down, the vanilla balsam amped up, and it was really nice. So yeah, a different raspberry maybe would go nicely. I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, it was good, but it took a couple of hours to get to a space I really enjoyed it. Good throw. Probably not a repurchase just because, you know, I'd like it to smell the way I like it the whole time. But still, it was good once it got past that raspberry whip hurdle. Okay, so the next scent I have is L3 Earl Grey Tea, Vanilla Balsam and Pink Sugar. So I did this one at the same time as Teddy B St. Valentine's. So this is Pink Sugar Earl Grey Tea, Balsam Fir and Sweet Vanilla Cream. I don't know who came up with this blend. I don't know if they were trying to get something that was in the same ballpark as this one. I feel like they probably were. Like they are definitely similar. I definitely prefer the Teddy Bees one. I think the Teddy Bees one is just more complex. I think the pink sugar that Teddy Bees uses is better. It's just sounds really kind of like wanky, but her pink sugar is just kind of more playful. Like it's just, I don't want to say it's like sweeter or more girly or whatever, but it just, some pink sugars smell a little bit muddled, and L3's sometimes smells a little bit muddled. But they were both really good scents. So the L3 one has a lot, the Earl Grey tea is more tea-like. And you get a bit more of the tree from the vanilla balsam. So I did enjoy this one, and I really liked having them together because it meant that I could melt the Teddy Bees one in the space that I was, the Teddy Bees one in like the space I was in, but then I could have the L3 one so that my whole house kind of had that same sort of vibe. So I actually really enjoyed melting them together. So St. Valentine's is like a top Teddy Bee scent for me. So I've got another tub of it coming. I will probably request it for the pre-order and get another tub. I melt this so often. I love it so much. But the L3 one I think is good to have so that I don't use up the Teddy Bees so fast. Because, you know, I can have the Teddy Bees one in just like my office and then have this one in another room and just really enjoy it that way. So, yeah. So that was really good. Strawberry Pound Cake, Beach Nights and Santa's on Keto from L3. This is a scent I've had for a long time now, and I have always really enjoyed it, and I still really enjoy it. Yeah, so November 2020 this was poured, and this was, I'd already had it once before. But this one, the Beach Nights, and I feel like it's cured to get even stronger, the Beach Nights is super strong in this. So this is very much like a salty sea air scent. But there's something about just the light kind of strawberry pound cake and sort of creamy vanilla from Santa's on Keto in here. It's just really, really nice. So this is really just, I don't know, but if you like L3's Beach Nights, I feel like this is a blend that you would really enjoy, because I just, every time I melt it, I really, really like it. But yeah, I don't feel like the strawberry pound cake comes through very strongly at all anymore. I think it was a bit stronger when I first got it. But still, I really enjoyed it. It still threw really strongly. I would get this one again. Like, I really still, like, you know, over 2 years later, I'm still really liking that blend. Even though I seem to only reach for it in the summer months. But that's fine. Okay, so Scoopable Supreme Strawberry Twinkies. So this is strawberry jam, whipped cream and cupcake. I really like this one. It's really grown on me. I don't normally like Twinkies scents, but this doesn't use the Twinkies oil. It uses cupcake, which doesn't have that really awful artificial cream scent to it, you know. And the strawberry is really nice in here. So it's not like the best strawberry bakery I've ever had, but it's just a really nice one. It throws quite well. I don't know if it's a repurchase, but it's one that's always surprised me. I like it better than I thought I would. Merry Mouse from Super Tart. So this is Christmas Tree Ice Lemonade and Lollipops. So I love this scent. In hindsight, I didn't need a band bag for it because I just don't melt it very often. But the sweetness of the lollipops, the kind of tanginess of the lemonade, it just goes really nicely with the Christmas tree. And it's a really nice one for melting in an Australian summer around Christmas time. Because it's very, to me, it's more summery than, you know. I did get a bit annoyed because this is the one I was melting when I melted Avatar Kyoshi, and that one kind of, even though this is quite a strong scent, that one kind of infiltrated and it sort of dried out this. I really enjoy the kind of the slight sweetness from the lollipop in this, and it kind of cancelled that out, and so that was kind of irritating me. So I had to kind of move down the lounge room a bit to kind of smell this one the way it's meant to smell. But it was fine. It was good, but yeah, just that combination annoyed me. Percy from Super Tarts. So this one is lemon curd and rain. I love it. I love her rain. Her lemon curd is just beautiful with it. It's really zingy, but the rain just stops it from being over the top lemon curd. It's really, really lovely. Great throw on this one. It's such an awesome blend. I've gone through so much of it already. It's great for summer because it's kind of refreshing but fresh. I really like it. Great throw. 100% would always repurchase that one. This one's got the label in here. So this one is L3 Wildberry Mousse, Raspberry Whip, and Don't Cross Streams. And I think this is the one I did with, let me check. Yeah, I did this one with that fresh baked bread and Don't Cross Streams. And this was not bad. Because I definitely feel this one needs a bit of bakery. So I feel like the fresh baked bread really kind of helped do that. So it wasn't anything special. It was just a bready kind of berry scent. But I liked it. It threw well. I think the fresh baked bread Don't Cross Streams I'd get again. I like that combo. This raspberry whip, I think I'm getting a bit over raspberry whip. I don't know. It's okay, but the last few times I've melted it, I haven't been like in love with it, you know. Teddy Bees Island Bakery. So this is pineapple, peach nectar, tropical fruit, slight hint of coconut milk, strawberry pound cake, and nice lemon cookies. I love this scent. I don't like the name because in my head it makes me think this should be a bakery scent that I melt in the mornings, but this is not a bakery scent to me. Like, I feel like there's a very slight creaminess from like the strawberry pound cake and stuff, but this is just a beautiful tropical fruity scent. Nothing really overly stands out, but it's not too tangy, it's not too sweet. It's a really well balanced tropical fruity scent. So I love this one, but yeah, it's 100% like, because me, I melt bakery in the mornings and then I melt like super fruity scents in the afternoons during summer. Like if it's fruity bakery, I'll melt it in the mornings. So my head wants to think this is a fruity bakery, but I know it's not. It's just fruity. Through pretty strongly, sort of medium to high, but leaning more towards high. Love it. Definitely would get it again for summer afternoons. Saviour from Super Tarts. So this is a Lagoon Waters Pineapple Rain White Currant Cucumber and Lime. Really interesting scent. I do enjoy it. I don't really smell pineapple. Yeah, it's more just really fresh, quite lime, a bit of lime and some of that white currant. I think I really love what the rain does in it. I feel like the rain just stops it from being too, it could be too sharp and harsh, but the rain just kind of softens it out a bit. So yeah, I really enjoy this one. It throws well. I would get it again. I do wish I could smell the pineapple though, but it's still good. The Farmer's Daughter Mango Claws. This is mango and fizzy pop. I don't really smell the fizzy in this one. Oh, slightly. And on cold I can smell it a bit, but warmed up it just smells like mango. So it's nice because I like mango, but if it's mango fizzy pop, kind of want to smell the fizzy pop. I'd say it's medium throw as well. It could be stronger, especially because mango scents tend to usually do well in my house. So I could smell it, but would like it stronger. So yeah, not a repurchase because I just, you know, it's just mango. The Red Nosed Reindeer from Super Tarts. So this is cranberry cobbler and cornbread. I can't believe I've never tried this one before because I love her cornbread. It smells absolutely delicious. Like, amazing bakery with just the right amount of like a cranberry kind of scent. Oh, it smells so delicious. Through pretty well, medium to high. I will save it for the cooler weather. Sorry, like I melted it just because I really wanted to try it, but it definitely feels like a cooler weather scent. But that said, loved it. I think I will get it again. nearly done. Anita, so that's a Sol de Janeiro type from Ebony Violet. Passion Fruit Nectar, Pink Patchouli, Jasmine, Honey, Warm Vanilla, and Tiger Orchid. I really like this. And I feel like I've had this oil from other vendors. I think I had the L3 one, and I don't think it's as good as Ebony Violet's. Ebony Violet's, it's just this beautiful, complex, floral, slightly fruity combo. The L3 one I felt like smelled like, it smelled like Boom Boom, so the other Sol Janeiro scent. I know the Boom Boom is not what the scent is called. There's an actual fragrance, but you know. But it smelled like that kind of Boom Boom, but just with different florals to it. This one really, I don't really smell it being related to Boom Boom. Like, it is its own beautiful scent. It's kind of like, maybe this one smells like the actual fragrance, and maybe the L3 one smells like the cream with the fragrance in it. Maybe that's what I'm getting. So this is lovely, throws well. I would get it again from Ebony Violet. I wasn't the biggest fan from L3, but the Ebony Violet one, just love. I did Fairy Dust from Super Tarts, so fresh balsam, raspberry, and cake butter. I love this. Balsam and raspberry is a great combo. Who would have thought? And definitely, because I think this is why I got this one from L3, because I thought the balsam and the raspberry would go together well, but the raspberry whip I think is not the best one to pair with vanilla balsam scents, but this raspberry definitely. There is another scent though, Cozy Cabin, I think, from Hayden Row. That one is amazing. That's a raspberry balsam scent, but it's got some other stuff. That one I like even better than this, but that said, this is still a good one. I think the cake batter kind of tones it all down and gives it a more kind of subdued vibe, but still, I really do enjoy this one. Medium to high throw, maybe more medium. It's not the strongest, but still, it does okay. This one, I don't go through it super quickly, but I do like having it here, so it will still be a repurchase. And then last thing here, I did have these, but I actually can't remember what I did. I don't think I melted them in the end. Blackberry and strawberry soda from Super Tarts. This is blackberry and strawberry soda. This is melting down in the kitchen at the moment, and I'm really enjoying it. I will say I probably think it smells a little bit better cold than warm, and I couldn't even tell you why. It just smells like a really nice berry mix with a slight soda on cold. And it does on warm as well, but there's just something there that's not as special. Like on cold, I thought this was going to be amazing, where it's just, you know, really nice. It's throwing pretty well down there. I'm not 100% sure if it's a repurchase or not, but I do like it. That's it. That's everything I melted in the last sort of week-ish. So I'm still off work next week. And yeah, so today is actually the first day of the year. So I've been thinking about, like, you know, my wax purchasing and stuff. I've already talked a little bit about how I will be not buying much this year. We do have a holiday booked now for June, so I've booked flights. We are going to Bali. It's happening. But I do need to do a lot of saving because I've got the accommodation money and I've got the flights booked, but all of the rest of the spending money and other expenses and stuff I still have to save for. So definitely have to cut back on the wax spending to do that. I think I did really well in December, actually. I did not buy any wax in December. It's the only month this year that I didn't buy anything, so very happy with that. So far, the only things I think I've committed myself to buying wax-wise is I will do Teddy Bees pre-order. I'll try to hold out from the ready to ship, but I will do the pre-order. At some point, I will probably do an L3 custom order. And Super Tarts, I will probably do a ready to ship order once because she'll do a pre-order. I'm guessing she normally does a pre-order for the Advent scents. I won't do the pre-order, but I will wait until the overpours from that go up for ready to ship, and then I will order from that. But really, I'm going to try and keep it to just for the next 6 months, like just a couple of Teddy Bees pre-orders, maybe a couple of Super Tarts orders, and that's it. I've just forwarded out a box with 4 things in it. There's only 2 more things to arrive at my forwarder. So there's a Super Tarts Strawberry Pound Cake Sampler order, pre-order, which hasn't shipped yet, and then Wax Wednesday. And that is it. So, yes, there will be a lot less, there should be a lot fewer hauls on this channel going forward. Obviously, I'll keep doing my weekly video. I don't really do New Year's resolutions, but I do kind of have a goal to try to finish the year with less wax than I started. Every year, it's been the opposite. I finish with more, but I want to have substantially less wax in the collection by the end of this year. I'm sure there's quite a few of you that feel this have sort of similar goals and hopes, so let's see how we go this year. So yeah, hope you're all doing really well, and I'll talk to you all again soon.